What's going on, everyone? My name is Brosho. Welcome back to a brand new video, and guys, I have to say, I'm excited. I'm so excited for this year's E3 because, like many of you, I think that this year's E3 will be the year where Nintendo finally blows out Breath of the Wild 2. Like, Breath of the Wild 2, I've said it before, it's my most anticipated game, and I'm just super excited for it. But before I go into that, if you guys could like, comment, and subscribe, that would be appreciated. But Breath of the Wild 2 is probably Nintendo's most anticipated game. I know it is for me, and I think that this year is the year that we'll finally see it at E3. I think that this year they will finally blow it out, and this may honestly be the last thing that they show at E3. I wouldn't be surprised, but I also wouldn't be surprised if it is probably the second to last thing, because they'll probably have another huge announcement. I mean, but then again, this year we have so many games to look forward to that it could honestly go anywhere. But this year, I not only hope, but I think that Breath of the Wild 2, they will show so much of this game, because I remember back in 2016 when Breath of the Wild was first blown out, and Breath of the Wild, they showed so much of that game. I remember E3 2016, it was basically the only game Nintendo had to show, and I really enjoyed just seeing all the gameplay. I didn't care about anything else. I was just there for Breath of the Wild. I was so excited watching all the treehouse footage and seeing the trailer that they released at that time, because oh my gosh, I was so excited. You guys know Zelda is my favorite series, and I was just ecstatic to be watching that. I was hyped up, I was excited. I mean, the whole huge Zelda game. They said that, I remember they had all the demos set up, and they said that this one area that you all are able to play in is so big that none of you will be able to fully explore it, which we now know. Well, I guess we did know it back then, but that area was the Great Plateau, and they said it was like less than 10% of the world. That E3 was amazing. I mean, I was watching the treehouse footage over and over and over again. I was watching it all day. I was rewatching the trailer. I remember I took all the screenshots of every scene from the trailer and posted it on my Instagram. Like, I was so excited. But this year, I think they could do the same thing. I think they'll do something similar, because oh my gosh, I can't wait. But also seeing all the stuff that they had set up E3 with, all the Zelda decoration, which I probably have a video showing you guys in the background. It was all amazing. It was just, that's all I wanted, and I got it. And I was so happy. But this year, they'll probably do something similar. What we do know is this year's E3 will probably be another digital event. They're probably going to show us its name, and the game's probably going to release in late 2020, which I know my last video came out like a month ago, and I was saying why I don't think Breath of the Wild 2 will come out this year, which honestly, a lot of you guys were upset with me, because a lot of you guys were saying that they already have it scheduled to come out this year, even though I understand what you guys are saying, but I would not be surprised if they did delay it until 2023. Probably early 2023, because I don't know. I just think that this year they're gonna blow it out. And since we're probably going to get a name release, they're probably going to want to show us a little bit more, probably at the next September Direct, to show us the main mechanics of the game before it comes out. I think what we can expect to see at E3 is we'll finally really get a good look of these Sky Islands, and I think we'll finally see why this game has been taking so long. Because me, I'm one of the people that thinks, I'm in the camp of, we had Breath of the Wild, it was developed, and with Breath of the Wild 2, they're reusing the same world, and they're reusing the same engine, same resources, same assets. But when Breath of the Wild originally came out, and they were originally teasing the game, they said that one of the main focuses of the game was this new engine. I remember they made such a big deal about it back when they were talking about all the weather and the physics engines and everything that they were working on, and why that was such a big deal with that game. But this time, now that they have all of that done, in theory, this game should take a lot less time compared to Breath of the Wild. I'm in the camp that at this E3, we will probably see way more than any of us were expecting. So last E3, we saw the Sky Islands, and Eiji Aonuma said that in this game, we're going up to the sky. But me, I think that they probably have way more to show us than just those Sky Islands. I mean, the Sky Islands are going to be nice, but I'm still in the camp that they will probably have a whole subterranean world. They'll probably show maybe more islands off in the ocean, and they'll probably show, I don't know, a lot more other cool stuff that we've never thought of. Could be some of that, could be a little bit less. I don't know. But I think there's definitely more than what we think, because I don't know, this whole world, they're reusing the same world, and like we saw from that E3 trailer last year, there were some differences in the world. It didn't seem that major, which is something that I'm really worried about with this game. I just think that they could have so much more. Plus, besides in that trailer, they were really focusing up on the main area, on one main area specifically, or I guess kind of two, they're kind of next to each other, but they were focusing on Hyrule Field and the Thundra Plateau. That whole area, we didn't really get to see any of the coastlines or anything. From what we saw, a lot of it looked pretty similar. We saw some objects that looked like they kind of fell from the Sky Islands, and we saw some of the few changes that we did see is it looked like the Great Deku Tree was missing, and it also looked like Death Mountain, all the lava was gone, which I hope that's a dungeon. Just as a side note, I hope it's a dungeon. I hope there's new enemies. It's gonna be great. But I think that they probably will focus in on many more areas in this game, and I'm just so excited for it. All of you guys, I want to know your thoughts in the comment section below. So drop your comments right now. Tell me, what do you think we will get at this year's E3? Because I have my hopes up high. I mean, the longer this game takes, the better it's going to be. But tell me your thoughts down below. Also, like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. I'm going to try and be more consistent. I've got tons of video ideas that I'm going to be trying to push out. So like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. I've been Bro Show, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.